I wanted to talk to you a little bit about our journey from set stock to rotational grazing. And what you're seeing here is an old subsoiler that I fixed up and made a pipe spooler out of. It just pulls that pipe underground, and you don't have to trench that way. Just dig out wherever you want to set a valve, and put your valve on your line after it plows it in. And there's a valve box dug out there, and there's a valve on the end of the line. And what that'll let you do is move your water tank everywhere you want to put a tank for a water point. Just put a valve in the ground there, and I put mine in a box to keep the cattle from stepping on it. And that will allow you to move your cattle and rotate your fences and still have water in those paddocks. And the other thing I want to do is fence them out of the pond. There's a picture of it running, or clip of it running, and you see back behind there's not really a trench left. It just pretty much buries it all in one motion. It works pretty well. It makes it a lot easier to run that way. And so if you get the cattle out of the pond where the water's a lot cleaner. I had mine out all summer this summer, and just by fencing the pond off, setting that solar pump up to be able to pump water out of the pond and up into the 500-gallon tank. And so they're drinking a lot cleaner water. That water looks pretty clear when it goes in your tank. And you keep the erosion down around the edges of the pond. Better for the wildlife, better for the fish, certainly better for the cattle because it's cleaner water. And this is just a video I'm moving. When I move the poly wire and pull them into a new paddock, they have a big time running around and trying to get the most grass that they can eat. But it's been kind of a neat deal to be able to learn to do this, and I just wanted to show you guys a few things. I'm going to make some videos on here about the steps involved and what you would think about if you want to take your farm or your cattle from a set stocking to a rotational or a mob grazing. And it's a big transition, but if you think about everything that you need to do, it's pretty easy to come up with a plan. And one of the first things you need to consider is water.